I couldn't resist this. It's a Crosley Super 8. Crosley, it needs a grill cloth. And I don't have any grill cloth. I used to have it years ago, like everything else. Dial cord is broken. Or slipping, actually. Hi, Ron. The guy said he plugged it in and tried it out. I said, you never do that with an antique radio. I said, well, what are you asking for it? I figured maybe $50, $100. 20 bucks. I can't pass that up. The Crosley 817 has been sold to Buzz 1151. He is going to pay for shipping to Oregon, and Buzz will make a video on it, so he told me.
Well, there's the box, all the way from Connecticut. Let's take a close look at the box. Looks like it weighed 23 pounds. It's from Old 64 Goat, 666 Flounder Road, Afflocket City, Connecticut. And it's going to Buzz at 620 Heterodyne Lane, Beavertown, Oregon. That's correct. It arrived safely. Oh, look at that. It's one of those UPS talking labels. It says press to play. It's got a picture of Old 64 Goat and Uncle Dorkle. I wonder if there's a message for me. I'm going to hit that play button.
Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Goat. Let's press it again and see what happens.
I have a feeling you're gonna screw this thing up, Buzz.
What? Well, thanks for your confidence, Uncle Dorkle. Let's open the box and take a look at it. Whoa! Holy mackerel.
Get that box open.
Boy, Goat, you sure packed it good. I think the old Goat should get a job packing packages for a living. There it is. Looks bigger in person. Knobs. Crosley Super 8. So this has no dial string. So we're going to put one on. Let's remove it from the cabinet. Take a look at it. Now the old Goat already worked on this and he got it working. So let's take a look at his work. He changed quite a bit of parts in there. There's a couple of electrolytics here. Paper cap he replaced here. Looks like there's a lot of work here. Some resistors here. Some more down here. Paper cap here. Another electrolytic up here. And a paper cap here. Now, I did watch his video. He couldn't reach this one cap here. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's the band selector. There's the tuning. There's that plastic piece he said that somebody made for him, I believe. Must be a tone on-off switch. But what we're going to do here is restring this tuner here. Then we'll plug it in and test it. Don't go away. This should be interesting. I'm going to take the dial glass off. It's held in there by, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs I need to bend. And the best way to do that is through these dikes here. I'm not going to cut them off, if that's what you're thinking. I'm just going to pry it, and this tool is pretty good at that. Let's see if it works.
Be careful.
Looks like that came up. I'll be able to clean this side here. You can see the dirt on here. This looks like it's been painted on, so I don't think we'll have any problems with that coming off.
I hope so, Commander, for your sake.
Keep this in a safe place. Let's just check the orientation here of the pointer here. When this capacitor is fully meshed, it's horizontal. We'll go all the way over to the other side, to the high end of the band, and it's pretty much horizontal there too. Looks like there's a screw here and a screw here. I'm wondering if I take those screws off, we can get it out of there. Well, that loosens the mirror section, but not the middle spindle there. The way this dial is held in there looks a lot like my Crosley 6er I did a year ago. Looks like this is just a screw that screws into this shaft here. Now if I remember right, I had kind of a hard time getting that off on the other radio. I had to use some vice grips. Let me get some needle nose and see if I can unscrew that.
Hey, be careful! Be careful!
It's working. That was in there quite tight. Paint's flaking off. Looks like there was a lock washer underneath it. But I'm happy we got that off without any serious damage. You can always repaint. Now this mirror section here should just lift off here. There we go. It's just a piece of cardboard. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to restring this. There's a hole here, looks like for a spring. And there's a hole here. See that?
Yes.
So it probably comes out this hole. Wraps around here like 2.5 times. Comes back around and hooks up to a spring on the other side here. I'm going to search on the internet and see if I can find any diagram that might fit this. It looks pretty simple, but I'd rather see how it's really done than for me just to mess with it and maybe get it right or maybe get it wrong. With my luck, I'd get it wrong and it would be backwards when you turn it. Well, I found this stringing guide here on the internet. Let's go to page 35, and there's a similar one that might work. 35 right here. Let's zoom in on this. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This one here. She's just got the dial pulley here, and it's got the shaft here. So it's got it going through this hole through the pulley, and it comes around here. It goes to the left side of the shaft, and it says it's only got one turn, which I thought was pretty unusual, but we can try it. So it's got one turn, and it goes back up here, going through the same hole of that pulley up to a spring, which hooks on over here. Normally I see these they're like 2.5 turns or 3.5 turns. So whether one turn will work, I don't know, but we're going to try this one here. This should be fun.
It's gonna be fun!
So looking at old 64 Goats videos, he wasn't going to attempt to restring this radio. He had planned to put a belt or something on here. And he was going to use the pulley, which is this right here. I think originally he had another pulley, and then somebody made one and sent it to him. Since we're not going to do that, we don't need that pulley in there. So we're going to take it off. And we're going to clean this up because we don't want any grease or dirt in there, because when we string it, we don't want that slipping there. Okay, I'm just going to rough up that brass shaft here.
You want to play rough, do you? Well!
This was one of 2 springs the old goat sent. So I'm thinking maybe this is the one that goes, it hooks over here. Like right there. So let's just stick this through the hole here.
I beg your pardon?
Let's turn it around and see if we can string it through that shaft. Now I don't know if this washer was here originally, but for now we'll just leave it on there. So I think this will come back up here. And this would go through this hole here.
Oh!
Let's just see if this... I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, brother!
It just slips.
This is one big screw up.
So let's just wind that a couple times. Well, it's turning it, but... Ah. I'm gonna have to tie it off there on that spring there. That's easier said than done. First of all, the camera's in the way. Oh man, I just couldn't get that damn string to cooperate. So I had to remove the spring and then tied the knot in it. Let's pick it up from there. Just gotta hook it in there. Come on, get in there. This is ridiculous. Come on. There. Why is it doing that? I have to think about this. Okay, I think I got it. Let's do this one more time here. Okay, I'm going to do something different here. I'll use the spring on the other side of the string here. We'll just tie the string up here. I'm going to come around here on this side. I'm going to stick the string to that hole there, but let's see if this... Gotta tie the spring on here. Alright, let's turn around and see if it works. Okay, before I test it, I want to make sure I put this on here. Gotta keep the strings from coming forward too much and popping off the rim here. It's the moment of truth here. Okay, that's all the way over.
Success! 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 Success!
Oh, very smooth.
Smooth.
I think old Buzz deserves a round of applause here. What do you think? Come on, let's hear it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to test the radio, see how it sounds. So I'm going to have to take the speaker out of the cabinet here. And so while we have the cabinet on camera here, let's take a closer look at it here. First thing you notice is that.
Yeah.
That is the most gross looking grill cloth I've ever seen. Don't you agree?
It's not that bad.
It's got a lot of scratches on it. There's a big nick here. Here, looks like somebody was writing on there. Gouges here, but not too bad. Let's take a look at the decals here. There's the on-off decal. You think that could be saved?
Uh-huh.
Maybe a little Howard's Restore finish on here? I don't know. Let's take a look at the other one. Okay, that's the band selector. That first one, B, is for broadcast. The P is for police. And the F is the shortwave, and they call it a foreign. So BPF. Kind of unusual. Let's turn it around. Let's check the label here on that speaker. Well, it's a Magnavox speaker. And if you look over here, this number here corresponds on the parts list, so that is the original speaker. Let's take it off the cabinet and see how it looks.
Come on, man.
Okay, out it comes. Oh baby, let's get a close look at that. This speaker is in pristine condition.
Wow!
I don't see one blemish on that.
Beautiful, graceful, elegant.
I gotta keep these fingers away from that, that's for sure.
You stupid bonehead.
There's a shot of the label. Still there. With the speaker in such good condition, and with 8 tubes, this radio should sound pretty damn good. There's 2 metal trims here that need to be removed. And this thing needs to be fumigated and burned. Ugh. Into the garbage that goes. It actually looked pretty good. You can see what it originally looked like there.
That's so disgusting.
Let's plug the radio in and test it. Okay, it's time to power this up. Now we know this works because I saw old 64 Goat powering it up. So I'm not worried. I'm just going to power it up here. Everything is hot. This is on. This is go up to 30 volts. Oops. That's the B plus. Looks good. Let's just go up to 60. Looks good. Go up to 90. The current's looking okay. It's about 110. We got something out of the radio. I just put this on here so you have something to look at when I tune it.
Then, depending on who you talk to, you get the optimistic guy that go, we got a good offensive coach, or if you have the right offensive coach, you take swings on those guys, because when you get...
That's 620, a sports station.
And you get the more jaded negative guy that goes, it's never worked out. $1,000 in back taxes, good news. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative. Call you. They don't even work.
Yeah. So when the foreign
designers with North Korea, they tell them like the
door. We're now buying $150,000 a door. That is price inflation. The stock market, a company.
China and Russia partner the way they did in their summit. When you see that China with the summit with Macron of
It's picking up quite a few stations.
Generic Viagra, aka sildenafil, is just $4 per enrollment. Just complete a free online visit with a U.S.
Gillum. And all of this started out of compassion. What is it that's driving?
I'll figure that's about 10 stations. Not bad. Let me run my broadcaster, see how some old music sounds. Okay, let's just play some music here. Sounds good.
Once in a while, will you try to give one little thought to me, so someone else may be nearer your heart? Ooh, once in a while, will you dream of the moments I shared with you, moments before we two drifted apart?
Well, that's going to conclude today's episode. I decided instead of one long video, I would split it into 2 parts. It's a lot of work doing a long video all at once. In part 2, I want to spiff up this chassis a little bit, maybe polish it up a little bit, and then as far as the cabinet is concerned, I think I'll use some Howard's Restore on that to see how that looks like. But the radio sounds great. Old 64 Goat did a good job, so I'm not going to do anything underneath the chassis. We'll leave it as is, as a tribute to the old goat. So this is Buzz 1151, signing off till we meet again. Stay tuned for an update on John from Arkansas, coming up next.
Hey, Nick here at the VTCI International Show in Kansas City, August something. It's got to be the 13th today, I guess, Saturday. And yeah, and today's the day of the judging show. And look at this old geezer. Say hello to the to all your fans.
Hey, all my fans. Hello, fans. I don't have any fans anymore. You know, they.
You have a lot of fans.
Not anymore,
just because YouTube is not doesn't mean that your followers don't love you still.
Well, I had a lot of people that just decided to leave. You know.
Yeah, but they still listen.
Gone, you know?
People ask about you. Come on.
Well, people do ask, but
they do.
Not as many as you would.
They loved your videos.
I had a lot of good time making that stuff.
Yeah. So what do you tell everybody what you've been up to, man?
Well, for those who don't know, wifey passed away.
Yeah, it's sad. I'm sorry.
And so I've been kind of living by myself with a couple of dogs, but I'm still working on the Thunderbird. The floor is done, and I'll be putting the interior in pretty soon. I'll be putting the kill mat down, but it's all been welded up and painted. Brendan and I have been, working on this stuff day in, day out, and that sort of thing.
Let's go, Brandon.
No, that's a Brandon there. I'm talking about Brendan. You know?
I know.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe YouTube will straighten up and stop censoring people. I'm so sick of censoring on the internet. I can't stand it.
Yep, no censoring.
It's just not American. You know, it just goes against my grain.
Yep.
Really. People are just, it's just the start of something bad, I think, down the line, down the road.
Start of something bad. It's already bad.
Yeah, well, it's going to get worse, I think.
Yeah.
I hope not. I don't want it to get bad. I like things the way they were.
Yeah.
But I guess things change every day, every minute. You know, nothing you can do with it. Anyway, I'm just up here with Nick.
You're with your grandson?
Yeah, I brought my boy and his son, the kickboxer.
Oh yeah.
John, by the way, had another kickboxing match here on the 9th of July, and he devastated his opponent. So
wow,
he did. Yeah, that was a great fight. We all went to it. It was really good. So, and he starts his senior year in college. For those that remember, John, he starts his senior year on the 25th of this month.
Awesome, man.
So today, what is today? 13th?
Yeah, he's a handsome young man.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. And then after he graduates, he goes off to chiropractic school up at Logan University. There's my boy right there. Come over here, boy. How you
You're
feeling?
John's son?
Yeah, this is.
Oh, hi.
Trying to catch up with him, listening to him.
Yeah,
talk.
let me get out of the sun.
Yeah, this is Nick Pepe right here, the fella from Arizona I was telling you about.
Yeah.
This is my son, John.
Hi, John.
Sir.
Nice to meet you.
He's the mechanical engineer I mentioned once.
Yeah.
You know. Is John still sleeping?
Yes, he is.
Oh, what a amazing
College
guy.
life, you
College
know.
life, yeah. He's a fraternity guy.
Get
He's
up
still
late,
sleeping.
stay up all night.
Up all night, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're in college, man. Party and chase women.
Yeah, he chases. Well, he's got.
Are we allowed to say that anymore?
Yeah, he's got. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, there are
In this
women
world.
in this country. That's about it. As far
Yeah.
as I'm concerned.
I'm very proud that he chases girls.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, really.
He's a good boy.
You're a minority now.
I'll probably lose my job for saying that.
He's
Yeah.
got a girlfriend.
Yeah. You're racist. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm sorry for your loss, John. I really am.
Oh my, she was ill for 4
Your
years.
grandma, right?
No, it's
John,
his
yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
It was his mom.
That's my mom.
Oh, your mom. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
He
Yeah.
lost his grandma too. You know?
Yeah.
They lost it about 2 years before. So it was,
That's a huge loss.
yeah, everything happened at once. You know?
Yeah.
But she fell asleep and never woke up.
Oh.
Went
Yeah.
right
Peacefully.
way. Yeah, peacefully.
Peacefully.
Fell asleep. She died at 2:17 in the afternoon. Just fell asleep and that
Oh.
was it. You know? She just stopped breathing. We all should be so lucky, really. You know, there's people that die in agony. You know,
Some people die in pain, and that's sad.
I think it was a reward. She was rewarded.
Yeah.
Having a good life.
Yeah.
At least that's the way I rationalize it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right, guys.
Well, I appreciate you doing a little filming here.
Yeah.
Got to meet my boy again.
Yeah, my subscribers are your subscribers, and they're gonna love it.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody.
All right.
Maybe we'll see you again sometime. I hope. I don't know.
Thanks for coming, John. And John.
My pleasure.
John and John.
I'm happy to be here. Okay.
Thank you.